Hello, and welcome to this special news broadcast. Today, we take you into the life of a truly extraordinary creature. Today, we present to you the legend of the Sasquatch. Here we have some live footage of this incredible creature, asleep so he poses no threat. We go now to Dr. Wilson, a professional Sasquatch researcher of the highest grades.
The Sasquatch was initially discovered in the 1600s, right around the settlement of Jamestown. At first, little was known about the species, so many settlers, as you might expect, regarded it as a large bear. Well, slowly, towards the turn of the century, the creature became better known and was classified as an independent species.
Of course, the Sasquatch was not the only foreign creature that struck interest.
The Sasquatch, upon discovery, was found to be very social with other species of unknown caliber. And we have footage of said Sasquatch and his interactions with other said unknown species.
The Sasquatch surrounds itself with fellow creatures for protection, and in the case of poachers, and should its enemies appear.
Hello. Well, the Sasquatch had a number of enemies. The most famous is the Loch Ness Monster, followed by leprechauns, pixies, and of course his absolute arch nemesis, Mustard.
The Sasquatch has a truly unique diet from other animals that has allowed it to survive for so long. Mr. Franklin will now explain the diet of a Sasquatch.
The typical diet for a Sasquatch consists of large game, domestic fruit, there's the hot dog, of course, of corn dogs by all means. Most recently, ketchup, popcorn, and cheese pizza. Water and Mountain Dew are its key sources of hydration.
We actually had the chance, a rare opportunity, to interview this great creature of ours.
Yashudika uka Ochaka Poko Shushisa Sui Notozi Bzu Ashoy Lad Kodotipa Vonejo Bodeka no Chapa Lutu Pai Adara Popolo Corgina Ochaka Wega Jigi
Now, what a lot of people don't know is that there is a distinction between a Bigfoot and a Sasquatch. I have with me two pictures, one of which is a Sasquatch and the other of which is a Bigfoot. I'm going to show you this picture. The one on the left is the Sasquatch and the one on the right is the Bigfoot. I'd like you to take a look at them and notice the differences. Now, as you saw, the Bigfoot has a much darker skin tone, slightly larger nostrils, and its hair is slightly longer than that of the Sasquatch.
Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that there's also a distinction between the Sasquatch and the Yeti. I have with me two pictures, one of which is the Sasquatch originally, and the other one is the Yeti. Now, I also have included a third picture. This one is that of the abominable snowman. You see, a Yeti is nothing more than an albino Sasquatch. An abominable snowman is something completely different. Take a look at these three pictures and tell me if you see any differences between them, other than the fact that their furs are a slightly different color. As you saw, The Yeti has a lighter skin color and fur color than that of the Sasquatch, And if you notice with the abominable snowman's cheekbones are slightly larger than that of the Yeti's. And if you also may notice, his eyes appear to be slightly lighter in color. Hopefully you were able to identify these distinctions as I've mentioned.
The biggest controversy among Sasquatch researchers is the question of where the Sasquatch originates. This question has brought up major conflict.
Any real American will tell you that the Sasquatch originated right here in our own country, specifically the Appalachian Mountains.
It's obvious that the Sasquatch has come from Norway, of all places. It's so obvious.
Froco!
Pikachu! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Krista! I think that the Sasquatch comes from Scotland. Krista! Krista!
Zor!
Pikachu!
Ooh, za! Ooh.